Hey guys, how's it going? All right, welcome back to another collab with myself and Left-Handed Crafter. Her channel link will be below, and the collab is called Why'd She Buy That? So, anyway, so what we do is we get 6, if you're new, probably tired of hearing this if you're watching my channel, but anyway, so we buy 6 sets and we buy doubles, and then we send, each other one, so we end up with 12, and then we both use the same set and see what we come up with. And then you guys try to decide who, who picked this set, that kind of thing. So, but we do tell you, hang on, I have to keep it up, who got the last set. So let me find that. I forgot about that. One quick second. Okay, so the last month's was the chicken set, and she picked that one. So this was Brandy's brainchild here. So did you get it right? Because y'all know I like chicken, so that could have been a tricky one. I don't know. But I enjoyed the chicken card. So, but anyway, so today's card, or today's stamp set anyway, comment below who you think picked that one. And so we've got a cute little sun here, and a moon, and another sun, and like a star, some birds, a little burst. Turn towards the sunshine, and the shadows will fall behind you, and bring your own joy wherever you go. So love those two. And then we've also added this set for this month, and I guess we could use this for, just like the others in the future or whatever. If we want to use some of these, that's fine too. They're, I don't want to say generic, but generic enough to use for whatever. Some splatter, some words, some dots or whatever. So here we go. Let's get started. We got a lot to do. So in honor of the blue theme, I wore my blue kyanite ring today, and we are going to get super inky. It's going to probably match my nails later tonight, but there's really no point in doing those. What I'm wearing tomorrow is blue, I think. Anyway, I'm pretty sure. I'm trying to decide between two things. We have to do a little presentation, and the State Department lady's coming back, and so, it's crazy. It's the end of school, and but whatever. It's our faculty senate day or whatever. So she's coming so that we can present to the faculty of the findings of the plan that we'd already discussed as a leadership team and knew about, and that kind of thing. So, okay. So I sprayed this ahead, but I'm going to show you what we used. So we're using the Lavinia Stamps Multifarious Smooth and Supreme cardstock, and it's really long, the cardstock. I still don't know how to judge all their sizes or whatever. So yeah, and then also I have it in a little teeny tiny size, so that was what that was. But yeah, anyway, I didn't want to mess up my nails. I know I'll get blue on them, but it'll kind of fade in with the nail polish tomorrow, so it's going to be okay. But we're going to use this Blueprint Sketch and Salty Ocean and Squeeze Lemonade. So I'm let me get one more little hint of that. I like to dry it in between layers, but we don't have that kind of time, so I did pre-cut the last one I did, so you don't have to wait till it dries 100 years. And plus the yellow and blue, like the old sandwich commercial, Ziploc, yellow and blue make green. Well, yeah, it does. Excuse me. It's right up my nose. We're just going to spray this all down here. And like I said, I'm trying to get the sun yellow in there, but really it's just turning to green. So if you have time and want to wait, then give it a little while. But the green works too. I mean, it's fine. But yeah, that's pretty much all we do. So all right, I'm gonna put that to the side for few minutes here. And also, I have some trim. And I've learned to buy white just because, like, if it's ribbon or this or that, like, I've got lots of colors, and as I run out of that, I just always buy white. So we may or may not use the ribbon, but just, you can color it whatever color you want, and you can add a little yellow up there, and just, do whatever comes to mind. But that is kind of where we're going with that. Okay, not too bad so far. Okay, so and the reason I went ahead and picked this one a little bit darker than the other sprays you see, this was primarily the Blueprint Sketch, but with just a little bit of Salty Ocean, and I don't think I put any yellow on this one, but because I was going to do a moon card probably with that. But for now, I'm going to do a sun. So, off we go. Sorry about the noise. I'll try to speak up and things. My air conditioner is going, but it is in the 90s, I think, here today. It's been in the 90s. It was like, it hit 100 in my car coming down the road a couple days ago, but it's been in the high 90s overall. So, but it's, to me, that's hot. I don't know about where y'all live, but to me, that is super hot. So, but I keep, oh, it's a piece of that white stuff. I'm very curious. I say that every time because I am. That's why we're doing the collab. I'm curious to see what Brandy's going to make with this. We'll talk about that in a minute. We're going to go ahead and stamp our moon as well. I thought about doing like a black and white version, kind of like the yin and the yang, the moon and the sun, all that, but I didn't. Spoiler. This is as far as I've gotten. I sprayed some paper last night, and then I stamped the sun and cut it out, and haven't done anything else. That's where I stopped. So that's okay. That works, Now why would I have not moved that on up and got 2 out of that? Stupid. Oh well. Okay, we're not going to worry about that for right now, but that's what I should have done. Because you want to maximize, like, sprays are not cheap, so, but yeah. So anyway, fast forward to, you don't have to sit here and watch me cut this out. I cut out the sun, so there's that. I'll cut that one out after a while. And I thought this would be kind of nice, but it's kind of jagged, so I don't know what to do about all that, but I guess I'm just going to cut it out kind of in a circle and hope for the best. But if you get some blue outline, I don't really feel like it would look too bad because I like the jaggediness of it, So maybe I'll leave that. I'm not sure. So how's everybody been? Oop, that's a little crooked. It's not a pointy moon, is it? It's kind of it should be smooth. Smooth criminal. I went and saw the new Michael movie. It's probably been a couple of weeks ago now. Have you guys seen that? It's really good. If you haven't, I really enjoyed it. We're gonna go probably this weekend and see, what's it called? Pressure or something like that. It's about D-Day. I didn't pick that one, but he would really like to see it, and he never ever really wants to see a movie, so I'm kind of excited that it's actually one that he would like to see. So all right, I think I better quit because I feel like I'm not making it smoother, and I'm just chopping it away. All right, let's get rid of all those little specks. Okay, so here's where I was going with the sun. This one had the most yellow. I know it's mainly green. We're going to say it's yellow from last night. So we're going to head somewhere with that. And then the black I pulled out with this. So what I would actually do, I think, is emboss something with the embossing folder, but we haven't really talked about that. So, you know, we don't have like necessarily the same one, but I would, maybe I'll just speckle it up or something. I don't know. Or I don't know. We'll see. We have lots more to do, so so I definitely want to use these. Oh, and the sheet that's drying, I did speckle some water once it did dry. See the big droplets? Just everybody knows that about Distress, so that's not anything real exciting. Okay, what are we going to do? I have some of this too. I don't know if I have enough of it. Yeah, maybe. This is so old. This is EK Success. I miss these things. Like, they used to put out, you know, I feel like it's like a sampler of whatever. Okay, so the one I sprayed that's already dry last night, I just did a little bit of the dark blue, some of the Salty Ocean, and some of the yellow, but I feel like that'll go better over on this card. Well, let me pull out some of these. Well, now I'm kind of stuck because I don't know what I want to do around the edges, but I guess we could stamp and emboss like in a gold or like a silver. I have some silver, like little moon sun items here. Well, actually, you know what I could do? Hang on. Or should I flip it to that? I feel like bright for some reason right now. Maybe because it's bright in the air and whatever. This is going to be a birthday card, so you guys know my buddy Misty on here. So hi, Misty, if you're watching, love you, girl. Hope you guys are hanging in there. No. Anyway, but I think I want this year's card to be a little bright and cheery. So, yeah, I like this. Okay. So then we're still going to keep, I think we're going to keep this, but we might, where'd that black go? There it is. We might possibly put some black with it. So I think what's going to happen is the edges of this are going to take ink a lot better. You know what I mean? Like, now. All right. Okay, I like that better. Kind of thinking of her and the hubby right now. She's kind of going through a lot. I won't put her business out here unless she does, but they're dealing with health issues, I'll say. That's about it. And so this is kind of just a happy birthday. And I think actually his birthday is pretty close to hers. So, but I want to make him a get well card later. I just haven't been honestly, this is the first time, y'all know, because no videos, right? I haven't been in my craft room like at all. So since probably, well, I did that haul video. I did do that. But as far as anything real, I guess. Okay, since we got some round with the sun and all, we might try this one. And I almost think we could do, we could do some words. I was going to do it in black, but let me find a nice blue. Hang on. I'm not going far, but, you know, I'll be right here. But okay, got that one, and that one. And that's kind of a pretty one. And that one. Okay. And where are those little things? Hang on. I don't need that now. Okay. Should have planned. I thought I was planning ahead. I mean, I cut the sun out, for heaven's sakes, you know. But past that, I guess not. Should have had all this stuff out. Should have thought about it more. I've been thinking about basically the paper. That's the colors. That's what I had. And somehow I thought that meant thinking about it. I don't know. All right, let's just do some. I don't know, let's just start something and then we'll figure it out. Okay, that's pretty bright, although it goes well. Okay, so let's do 2 of those, kind of on each end here. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing very well, Misty. Really, really, really do. All right, so now let's do a little bit of this. I don't know how it's going to show up on that yellow. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah. Okay, so this is kind of the contrast I'm looking for. So a little bit darker and but not like totally. And I don't even know if I want the whole thing or just some of it. Yeah, probably just some of it. And maybe like a light, I don't have a light blue out yet, but I will find one. And, or, oh wait, let me get the green, hang on. Since it does have the green, which was supposed to be yellow. Okay. Let's see how that will look. But what? I don't want to do that one again, so let's do this letter one. This might be too fussy, honestly, but it's mixed media, so what is too fussy, right? This might be more, it's probably okay if it's more of a yellow, I don't know. Okay, I can live with that. All right, now let's look at it. I think we'll just finish it on over here. Ever so slightly. maybe they should be like, hello, hello down there. Okay. So where's my little brush hickey? So I don't, let's go for this one around the edges a little bit and see what that's like. Okay, this is good. This is good. So just want it a little bit here. Okay. Man, have you guys ever tried the, sometimes I'm against AI, sometimes I think, you know, it's going to take over the world and be horrible, which is most days, and then sometimes I'm like, well, there are, you know, just like with the internet, it's like great and horrible all at the same time. But hey, it connects me to y'all, so it's all good, right? Anyway, I've been playing around with an app. I want to redecorate so bad. I'm always wanting to redecorate, but I never quite end up with the money to do it. So one of these days. But I was playing around with the app. Something about like AI home decorating, or I don't know. It's you take a picture of your place or the room you want, and then you know, you can pick like if you want a bohemian style, if you want cottage, if you want luxurious, if you want, you know, all the styles, I don't know. And you can change paint colors and do this and do that, and, you know, kind of design your room, and it's really, really cool, or have AI design it for you. And it's pretty amazing, actually. Like, it's really cool. And however, it's a free trial, and it also costs like $14.99 after your 3-day thing, so I've already deleted that. But it was fun for a bit. Okay, let's see. Let me find a little bit of lipstick here for my moon, the moon lady. Oh, that's not going to show very well. Well, it's supposed to be. Okay, so I think we're going to have to stay with some sparkles for her because she's a bit dark. But we can sparkle up her lips. That'll be fine. And we might just sparkle up the outside anyway. We should just sparkle her completely, shouldn't we? Honestly, we might end up doing that. But anyway, so I'm playing around with that app, and it's way cool. But it's kind of creepy at the same time. It's like, I don't know, how could it do that? And then I'm like, are they looking in your home? But they are. So that's a given. They already do that with the TV and the phone and all the things, right? So it's whatever. But anyway, AI just blows my mind some days. I feel like it's going to put me out of a job too. So eventually, I don't know. But who knows? There was something else I did recently with AI. I can't remember what it was. I was going to tell you about. I don't know. I can't recall. But something I thought, oh, I know what it was. My Ring doorbell camera things, and I've got them all around here and there, not just at the doors, but it has its own little free trial or something that's popped up on the phone, and it'll say, instead of like someone's at your carport, person at your carport door or something, it'll say, you know, it kind of got a couple things wrong, but it's pretty accurate too. So my dad was walking on a cane or a walker or something, and it said, what was it? He had a man with a, what's that thing you find, you know, a metal detector, walking with metal detector. I'm like, well, kind of. And so that was kind of neat. But anyway, but it'll say like dog sitting in the chair in the yard, or it's like very specific. Red car driving up the road, or you know, on the for my little girl Rosie, it said corgi walking on the porch. Like it specifically, you know, I was blown away. Okay, so let's move this for a minute. I feel like I don't know why I need a little bit more clean space to think. I don't know which one I want up here. I still like it like this, I think. Okay. Well, we always need splatter, so there's that. Alright, so this is drying. It's drying faster than I thought. Only a few splotches left. That not drying quite as much. Yeah, definitely gonna have some blue on the whole hands. Gotta give them some washing. I've been washing my hands like crazy though, because my dog in the last couple days has given me poison ivy or poison oak, or I don't know the difference, to be honest, but one of them, and it makes you itch. And there's like a spot, and then another, like a big spot, and then like a little spot on the front of my leg, and then a couple of little whatevers here and there, still not far from there. So she was out with my father at the garage, and normally she stays right in there with him, but he hasn't been you know, doing quite as much on the yard and things lately. And so like around behind his garage where nobody ever goes or whatever, like it's grown up a little more, and he hasn't sprayed or done anything for the poison ivy or poison oak or whatever. So yeah, she got out there, but she usually doesn't, like I said. And so yeah, whatever. And then she brought it back to me, I guess, because I was loving on her and that kind of thing. So, and she was very frisky that evening too. And I can tell you the exact evening it was, I know. But oh well, they can't help it. It's not her fault. So all right, I want to do just a little bit of white on this too, actually. And then we got to decide something about, we've got to decide something about words. So okay. Don't smear. Should have tied this first, I think, but that's okay. I want some of all of it, so I wanted like all three colors somehow. And I need a little of that blue on front too. But, so what have you guys put on your poison oak or ivy? I wish I knew the difference so I could say whatever. But I just remember that leaves of three, let them be, you know, if you see them in the woods. But that's about it. I put some calamine lotion on there. And I also had some ivy, something called ivy Frost or Ivy, I don't know. Ivoress, that's what it's called. But to be honest, it's not itching so bad like I thought it would. So I don't really know. I mean, once I put the calamine lotion on, it was pretty chill. So, I don't know. But we'll see. But I also have some campho-phenique oil, and I read something about some vinegar and something, and so I was prepared for like major whatever, but so far it's not been completely horrible. It looks a little bad, but you know, I'll just wear pants. But she's like short, so she rubs around my legs like a cat, and I don't know. Okay, so I want to use kind of as a thing for both of them in a way, but more for her, I guess. But turn towards the sunshine and the shadows will fall behind you. I know it's not an exact birthday sentiment, and I could just, you know, stamp this for intensive purposes on here and whatever, but I do like it. I like it kind of better than happy birthday, and then I can write like a birthday sentiment in the middle. So, all right, so I just want to get the placement on there. And do that. Use my Misty that she actually got me, so Misty for the Misty. Okay, she is a brave, strong woman. I'm telling you. Got it going on, girl. Yes, you do. In some ways, many ways, my hero. One of them, anyway. All right. Okay, I like that. Let's pull that out of there. It does feel nice to actually be in the craft room. I'm looking forward to that by the time y'all see this. So I'm doing this Sunday night, and you know what? That doesn't quite match now, does it? That needs to be on the darker one, but that's okay. We'll do it in a minute. Okay. So by the time you see this, though, Tuesday will be my official last day of school. So I am quite excited about that. Let me tell you, quite excited. I've been counting down the days. So on Wednesday, I'll be free for a bit at least. It's something. I swear it used to be 3 months off in the school system. Now, I think we get 1 day less than 2 months maybe. But even with that, they want you to come to so many workshops and this and that it's, you get a month off though at least. So, some I might go to. Some I think I'm going to turn down. Just have to do it next year. We have had, I can't really say what just yet because I don't think anybody from work would actually find my channel, but I don't want to put somebody's business out there until next week when everybody knows a job change situation for someone other than myself, you know. So, yeah. But it affects the heck out of me. So, whew, Lordy, I don't know. We'll see. But I'll tell y'all all about that next week. We've been going to some trainings this week because, well, the kids only were there Monday and Tuesday. And so then Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we had basically trainings that they just made up because we had to go an extra 5 days past the kids because of that massive snowstorm, and the kids ended up getting a waiver, but we did not. We still, you know, fulfill our contract or whatever. So they have to come up with something to do, you know. So they're just like random things. But whatever, it's fine. But there were some long days, mainly because the neighbors out here were so noisy that I could not sleep at all on several of those nights. So there was that. But and then as soon as I got to go back over here, they quit. I'm like, since I'm close again, I didn't have to get up quite as early because I had to allow an extra hour going to where I was going. And so naturally, that's on the time you can't sleep, but they'd be in the garage working on the trucks or whatever they do over there all night. So, but it'll be summer soon, and hey, who cares? I'll be on their schedule then, right? They never sleep. Ugh. Well, I guess they sleep through the day. I don't know. They do not sleep at night, and nobody else sleeps at night. I did get the dogs all the shots or whatever they needed this time. They had the traveling vet come around, you know. They come to several little towns here, so as long as there's nothing otherwise health-wise, you know, going on, then it's much cheaper for me to let them do that. Plus, they don't get car sick because it's just down the road, and the vet was an hour and 15 minutes away, so there's that. That's awesome. So I was excited. But I did learn that I definitely need to get, what do you call those things? Covers, you know, dog-proof covers, whatever, for the car, because, oh my gosh, I put new blankies and stuff up, and they were fine with Copper, but Brownie got so excited, she just tore them all down, and she was already over there on me and whatever, and she'd like drag them with her feet, and they were all on the floor, and so there was no point in even putting those on. But, okay, I'm going to just give this one little spray. Actually, I am going to bring this back. Just to darken that up a little bit. Just whack it a few times so it kind of dries. I'd almost like to tip those in blue. Wonder how that would be. Oh, maybe a little bit. Can drag it through there a little bit. Let's see. All right, let's put one more fresh sheet up there and kind of look at what we're looking at. Okay. I need to order my dad's, you know, his Father's Day stuff tonight for sure, so it can hopefully get here on time. Do you guys make Father's Day cards? Is your father still with you? I don't actually have an idea yet for that, but I do want to come up with one. I have a word die that I recently ordered. I really want to use that. But past that, I'm like, I got nothing. So hopefully something will fall out of the sky to me soon. Some idea. Okay. So I'm just going to go ahead and add this black in there too, just because, I don't know, I like it. If we don't end up liking it, we can cut it off, but I think we will like it. And I was going to do some of the little stars and this and that on there, but it's so, like, I don't know. Like, let me show you what I'm saying. I'm sending her a little package so I could do like some 3D stuff, but I don't feel like the silver is saying anything. Maybe these. I like these. That might bring out the a little bit of black that we're having there. Plus it's got like a blue shimmer on it. It's from Pink Fresh and it's called Stargazer. Okay, I like that. Let's give her the 3. Little Maiden Mother Crone. And then we'll do, I don't know. Well, maybe I'll just do those 3. But I do kind of like that. So, all right, I'm going to glue that. So, and I'm also going to add this antique linen distress spritz, I think. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it on one of these little pieces, maybe. Shake some more. Okay. I know what I'm going to do with these, so I might as well take them back off. Oh no, oh, I've already glued them down. Okay, can't take them off. All right, let's just kind of do that. Just so it doesn't cover up like the face so much. You know what I mean? I feel like just so we get a little bit more shimmer. I'm going to take it off just a little bit on the words because I want those to kind of shine through. Our little wish for them, you know. Okay, all right, I can groove on that. And if my glue will come out. Nope. All right. I used to have, that's not happening, a needle thing. Oh Lord, what did I do with that? But it was just a needle. I'll have to push that back. Okay. This always happens when I get to that part. I did bring out some stickles. If there's anywhere we could put a little stickles. I wonder how. Okay, it's working. It would be on her eyes, like as a little eyeshadow. Just one little teensy bit of it. I don't know about that. Can't really see it unless I really layer it on there, so I think I'm gonna let it be. But do we want to add any yellow? We can, a little bit up here. Boy, I can't get that one out though, hardly. Oh my gosh. Come on. I really need that little needle thing. Okay, let me look in here. I've got all sorts of, it's like my main little craft bucket, you know, but it doesn't have that. I don't know where it is. Daggone it. swear I put it right there last time, which is probably 100 months ago, so why wouldn't it still be there, right? Okay, well, oh wait, maybe it's wanting to talk to me now. Is it? It's not. Well, wonder if that would fit down in there. That's supposed to be one of those things that pick up something. No, it won't. But this would, if I could get that off, I think. Tempted to just cut the thing off. Okay, so we're not doing that. Let's see if our glossy accent. Sometimes I have to do that when my glue's stopped up. Woo! Anyway, yeah, it's working. Okay. So we're going to do that for the little embellishments here. It's her birthday crown. Alrighty. So I think, oh wait, one more thing. Where'd I put that? I had a little stamp that I wanted to use on the back. Give me a second. Oh, I forgot I had these too. These are pretty. I might think about those. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay. I knew I had it. I write made with love on my cards because made with cursing, way too much money, and lots of alcohol won't fit on the label. I just think that's horrible. I'm going to start stamping that on the back of all my cards. This one actually wasn't too bad. Only a few minor curse words, right? And then those saved my head, so it's all good. Yeah, that's something I really, really want to start doing, though. I've got all these cute little funny stamps or whatever for the backs of cards. I want to actually use them. So, y'all help me remember, okay? Okay. Oh, should have. It might mess up that, but hopefully not. Okay. Flip it. Okay, yeah, it didn't mess up those. Sweet. All right. Okay, I believe this is my card for today, y'all. So, I don't know, the yin and yang of life, the sun and the moon, the birthday girl, and her wonderful hubby, and may the sun and moon bless them and all the good stuff. I don't know. I'm just rambling now. So, anyway, check out Brandy's card below. Who do you think picked this set? And we will tell you next month if you were right. And wonder if I should do a little bird up there. I'm gonna stop now. Gonna stop. You know how you just keep going and going and second guessing yourself, and yeah. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for hanging out and listening to me blah 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 for a while. And there will be plenty more blah blahs coming up after Wednesday. So see you soon, y'all. Summer's coming. Bye.